Irene Nakasiita, a mother, wife and the spokesperson of Uganda Red Cross Society, came down with COVID-19 symptoms and like many coronavirus patients, she spent weeks at the ICU. However, Nakasiita's life hasn't returned to normal. Since then, she has been on and off with after effects of COVID-19.
I go to hospital and I requested them to do a PCR test. I ran the test, but I told the doctor, please enroll me on medication because I feel I have all the signs of COVID. Yeah, so in as much as I'd done the test, of course, results were coming back the following day. So yeah, he put me on medication, COVID medication. I began it right away. So the following day, they sent my results on my phone and they were positive.
Nakasiita spent 3 weeks in a referral hospital in Jinja after Mulago National Hospital and Entebbe Hospital had no beds for admission.
It had dawned on me that the situation wasn't really for jokes, honestly. Because after finding out that this facility is full and this one is full, now the alternative is this one, I actually cried. I cried because then I knew this is now a matter of life and death. I remember when I reached Jinja, at the ICU where they took me, I think they had just admitted somebody at the extreme end. There was a room at the extreme end and that person was coughing. Actually, that person died the following morning. Was coughing. So, and I called home and I said, I've arrived, but I broke down again. I cried again. I was like, yeah, I want to see that. They're like, Guma, because there's nothing to do.
She recalls her first days at Jinja Referral Hospital and there was no doctor to attend to her. She was suffering from respiratory problems and also needed the services of a cardiologist. Her iodine levels were very low, but she was instructed to drink salt.
But I think within the process there, I think my iodine levels also went low. And you know these big flasks that cover, that cover, the guy told me to drink salt. They told me, we are going to give you salt to drink. So I was like, salt? I'm already coughing. Yes, they get salt, put in water, and they tell you to drink. So I was like, God, I'm already coughing now. And the guy told me, you're not going to drink one. We shall add you another one.
Nakasiita narrates that she will never forget the 8th of June 2021 in her life, the day she said her last prayer.
But what really, my worst day is that day my heart pulse went low. And I actually said my last prayer to the Lord because I saw myself going. It was on the 8th of June. I had been shifted now from the ICU to the private room at the ward. And I remember, I don't know whether there were illusions, I don't know, I would see my face swelling and coming back, swelling and coming back. So I began touching myself. Yeah, and I would feel a very thin layer of my skin. So I was like, I just said, no, this must be death coming. So I need to say my last prayer to the Lord. And I told God, receive my soul.
While she struggled to retain life, Nakasiita says that God gave her a second chance. After regaining her conscious back, she feared sleeping again. At the back side of her mind, she thought she could die in sleep.
Now after that, of course, I feared to sleep again. I thought when I sleep, I'm going to die after what I'd experienced. So I stayed awake. I actually got a pillow put on my back and I sat like this. Now, of course, now the drips, I would get them when I'm awake like this. So until the following morning.
After 10 days on treatment at Jinja Referral Hospital, she asked to be referred back to Kampala for proper management of COVID-19 and also carry out other tests. Nakasiita says that she was discharged and given a bill which she declined clearing, citing some charges were not genuine.
But on the bill, I contested. I said, no, I will not pay for doctors because I saw the bill had doctors' fees. I said, no, I've been attended to by nurses. I will not pay for doctors' services.
Now back in a private hospital to deal with side effects of COVID-19 drugs administered to her at the public hospital. She had to redo other tests since her chest never cleared fully and had to start a new medication afresh. While she talks of having overcome COVID-19, chest infection and cardio, she still faces some health challenges coupled with loss of sight and also developed diabetes.
Being in and out of hospitals now for the eyes because the sight is blurry. It's blurry but the doctor has said once the sugar levels stabilize in the body, the sight will also come back by its own. I can't read anything, I can't write because then I'll write zigzag because I am not seeing the lines.
The circle of being in and out of hospital can be blamed on anyone, but she gives glory back to God. Zahara Abigaba, UBC.